Welcome to Toffee TV. This is Three Things from Cardiff City 0, Everton 3 tonight. Let me begin with Morgan Schneiderlin. Coming from the cold. I haven't seen him for a while. I think his last performance, I think he might have came on against Spurs in the 6-2 at Christmas. Hasn't been anywhere near the side at all after starting the season. But I thought he did. I thought he put in a really good performance tonight. Well, a good performance tonight. Very disciplined. Got important tackles in, tried to just keep us, passing the ball. Wasn't up against a fantastic midfield, of course he wasn't, but, he's come in, and difficult when you've been out the side for so long to come in and find your rhythm. But I thought he put in a really good performance, and credit where credit's due, in my opinion. And, yes, a lot of us were happy that he wasn't in the side earlier in the season, because him and Guy together don't really work necessarily. But I thought tonight he put in a good display, and that helped Gana next to him, and also Gylfi Sigurdsson ahead of them. So, it was a brave decision? It was a big decision, I suppose, by Marco Silva, because, Andre Gomez has played 19 games on the run and was back on, was on the bench today. And the manager's obviously gone with a little bit more solidity, trying to protect the side. And maybe it was to do also with Phil Jagielka coming back into the team after a long absence out of the side. Maybe it was to put a little bit of protection in front of Jags as well, to try and shore that up. But it was a gamble by the manager, and for me it was a gamble at work, because I thought Schneiderlin had a good game and really played his part in what was an important victory. Got headers in the box, clearances, so and also lovely little ball for that set Coleman away for the first goal. So good performance by Morgan Schneiderlin, coming back into the Everton side. Onto that, as a offshoot of that, was the performance of Idrissa Gana Gueye. I thought he was absolutely brilliant tonight, in terms of the pressing, busyness, getting the ball back, even come up with an assist as well, which is always nice. But no, I thought he had a really good game, Gana. Thought he played a little bit higher up the pitch, obviously because Schneiderlin was behind him, and it allowed him to get on the ball a lot more. I mean, sometimes some of his passing is a little bit wayward, or a little bit, you're wondering what he's doing. He takes a chance, likes to pull people tight to him and drop the shoulder. But I thought, in general, he was excellent overall with his all-round game tonight, albeit not up against a fantastic midfield. But, Cardiff were competitive and worked hard, and we're in our faces, and we had to do that. We had to stand up and be counted. But he took the man of the match for me, just with that lovely little bit of skill at the end. Coleman with the ball up, wins the first thing with his chest, holds the lad off. Next player comes through and pops it through his legs, runs round him, draws them out, slides a lovely little through ball, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin finished it excellently. And that's another thing, that's what Dom needs to do better, and he did it excellently there. Get on that last man, stretch them, and then, because you can't finish the kid if you can get him into those areas. But no, Gana for me, really good performance tonight. I'm not getting carried away with it, because it was, it wasn't against Manchester City, but it was a good performance from him tonight. And thirdly, and I don't normally like to finish on a negative, but it's a bit of a negative thing, because it's Richarlison, who I thought was really frustrating tonight. I know he's hit and miss for a lot of people, and he is hit and miss, let's be honest about it. But it was just the lackadaisy approach tonight, come day, go day with the ball, sloppy in possession. I'm not saying he didn't work, because I think he always works, but 2 or 3 times he wins the ball and then he's just looking around, and they're nicking the ball off him, or he's hitting the ball out, or he's running and throwing himself over. And I just don't think it's helping him, and it's not helping the team. When we saw the real contrast when Bernard came in and went on that left-hand side, someone who'd get the ball, make sure his touch was good, look up, get his head up, play a clever pass, or run and try and go pipe people. And I think Richarlison lost his way a little bit at the moment. I don't know whether he favours playing through the middle now, or has he just lost his, has he just lost a little bit of confidence playing off that left-hand side? Because earlier in the season off the left he was brilliant, and then obviously he played through the middle and had some success there. And I think he's just in between at the moment. He's had a little dip. He's only a young player as well, of course, and I suppose that's going to happen, but he was really, really frustrating and disappointing tonight. And he's been subbed after an hour, and he looks like he's not happy with the decision. He wasn't having a tantrum or anything, but he just looked disappointed with the decision. But that's it. If you're not pulling your weight and not performing, you're not going to stay on the pitch. It's as simple as that. And I think Marco Silva had every right to sub him there, and obviously it played out perfectly because Bernard come on and set up the second goal. Certainly was instrumental in us getting our second goal. So I want more from Richarlison because he's got more to offer. He can win your matches on his own at times with his pace or with a little bit of trickery or putting the ball in the back of the net. At the minute, he's playing below his level, and he's one that, in my opinion, should be looking over his shoulder. Probably as much as Theo Walcott. Well, a little bit less than what Theo Walcott should, but certainly he's dropped off a little bit at the moment and he needs to pick that back up. But overall, really, really good result for Everton. Good workman-like display, and we've got the 3 points, which is all that matters in the end. Don't forget to check out all of the other match reaction stuff, and if you like it, give us a subscribe. It takes a second. Thanks for watching. See you soon on Toffee TV.